Hello, welcome to the first episode of the Trainers Talk Show. In this show, we are going to discuss about the journey of a trainer and what exactly that person is helping people with, adding a value to the society, upliftment or empowerment of the people from one particular point to another particular point where they can achieve great milestones in their life. Because of the trainers, there are many people who are achieving success. Let's begin with the today's episode with trainer, coach, mentor, and Miss Honey Unchani. Ma'am, we really welcome you to the first episode of the Trainers Talk Show. In this episode, there will be a series of questions which will share your story with our audience. I welcome you and ask you to introduce yourself to our audience.
Namaste and thank you for having me here. Hi everyone, this is Hani Vachani and I'm Enlightened Self-Love Coach. I inspire and empower people to fall in love with themselves unconditionally and bring positive, beautiful shifts in their life. I help them to redesign their life the way they really want to, not being the part or puppet of just a destiny. So thank you for having me here.
Great, ma'am. Every story has different characters, and also that story inspires many people. So, what exactly inspired you to become a trainer, and what exactly do you enjoy most about it?
So basically, I come from a background where I was going through a lot of challenges, a lot of inferiority complex, or a lot of not able to make my own decisions, taking, I was always held by my parents, my father, especially brothers, and all. There was no decision making power. I saw the same thing with my mother. She never expressed. She was going through all this oppression and all, which I understand now. So once I got this book called You Can Heal Your Life, I read through it and I understood that we have the power. And I followed all the tips and techniques given in that book. And then I went and got myself coached and then got myself trained to understand that you can really change your life. Once I applied all these tools and techniques, there was no stopping. It had to come out. I had to share with everybody. So that's how, leaving a nice high paying job, like a government job as a teacher, I was there. I realized it's okay even if you don't know geometry. But it's not okay if you don't know the powers you have. It's not okay that you don't use your powers to create your life. Otherwise, before becoming a trainer and becoming on this path, I was always thinking, why me? Why I have to suffer? Why people have to suffer? And there was no answer because I was coming from victim mode. So getting empowered, my inner calling went on saying, honey, you must do this. Many women, many people need this, and we can empower others the way I got empowered by my mentors.
Really appreciate that a book can change your life, and this is what something happened with you. Now, if you talk about our career in terms of a trainer, where we are helping many people and changing their lives, what are the different challenges that you face as a trainer in your career? And we would like to hear that what are the ways or what are the methods you follow to overcome those challenges?
So challenges can be many. In the beginning, suppose, for example, I was very, very new. I had no idea that this industry exists. So right from getting trained, getting the right coaches, getting the right certification, then launching yourself in the market with totally being fresh, and then establishing yourself. All these are challenges. And I think it's with everybody in every occupation or every field you want to go. But how to overcome that, I would say it's like basically you must have convinced inside that this works. And before telling out to anybody else, before training anybody else, I believe the moment you have experienced those things, you have experienced the shifts in your life, whichever niche you are into, it will be more convincing because your story talks a lot. And then those challenges can overcome because you are living those teachings. You're not just read or trained somewhere from somewhere and then just sharing. It's like it's going through you. So you learn, you do, and you teach. If you follow this, you learn yourself, do yourself, and then teach. most of the challenges will take care of itself. And also I feel you need to continuously invest in yourself, continuously. You cannot say I've done one certification, I've done say 2 certification course and now I'm the best trainer. You just can't, because it's like, it's life coaching, you're training people. So you need to be always at par, you need to be always willing to learn and to grow and to teach. So that's how I feel.
Really, really amazing, ma'am, that we learn, we do, we implement, and then we get results and we share, teach that with our audience. Really amazing. And if we talk about what are the key principles and strategies you think that will be helpful for many trainers, because those people who want to become trainer, those who want to become digital content creator in terms of helping people. So, what do you think that this can be really helpful for a trainer, and how they can, implement that? What is your takeaway for your journey, that this can be a important strategy, or this can be an important step for the trainer to take?
So I think I would connect to this, to the previous one. First of all, know what worked for you and really do it. Not because the industry is growing, it's $1 billion industry, everybody's earning, so let me also jump in. Whether you love people or no, whether you have done something for yourself. So number one thing, every trainer must have love for people. Because it's a people industry. If you don't like to be with people, if you don't like to listen to them, if you don't like to talk to them, and you are judging on your, into that mode, then I would say take a step back, think again. So not because of money alone. Money can come from anywhere else also, but see to it you are loving. Second thing, see to it you have a nature or the heart of helping people. The moment you come from the heart of helping people, it reflects in your body language, it reflects on the way you present it. It's not that important that you need to be perfect in everything from the beginning. Over the period of time, you get skilled, you learn, you become better. But one thing should be common, that you want to genuinely help. If you come from genuinely helping people, that will show. And then, of course, there are too many things available. If you're lacking the confidence on the camera, please get yourself trained. If you do not know how to do the research, get yourself trained with the coaching. If you do not know anything else, you can always have the courses, attend. You can always polish your skills. But nobody can polish your heart. You need to come from your heart and space of heart. So I feel number one and most important thing, you must be having heart of helping people. You must be touched. If I got overcome with my challenges, I want to help them. Whatever thing, it could be anything. So know your story and feel the pain of others who are going through it. So you're just few steps ahead of people behind you. Just bring them where you are. So that will help. And remaining else things can be taken care of.
Really, really amazing, ma'am. And helping people helps you a lot. And really, this quality of a trainer is very much important. Ma'am, if we started the journey of becoming a trainer, there might be some mistakes we make, maybe we delay some decision. So what is your experience of having a mistakes and correcting those mistakes, and how you overcome those, and what is your experience all about?
Mistakes are so many. So what I think the number one mistake we all, well, I don't know it's a mistake, but then we all have that self-doubt. Normally, I feel, first I should think it's only with me. When I speak to other trainers, we all have some challenges. Okay, I'm not that good. He or she is better than me, because we're just starting. We're just beginning off. There are people already established. So to all the beginners who want to take up this journey, trust yourself. Trust your story. Trust that you can do it. Because you're genuinely coming from your heart, that is all. Once you trust yourself, take a leap of faith, just jump into the ocean. You will know how to put your hands and feet forward, and then you will swim over. But trusting is the first thing. Overcome your self-doubt. And wherever you're feeling I'm not really good enough, go to the mirror, say I'm good enough, I can do it. And then maybe wherever you feel I need to get skilled. Maybe it's when it was not a lockdown. So it was not a lockdown. I used to teach in the seminar halls and all those things. It was easy. We got trained and we started we were interacting with people. Everything was fine. But suddenly lockdown happened. Suddenly Zoom, webinar, everything. So that is new. So that was new. Again, you take a step back. Oh God, I can't do it. Again, take that courage, do it, learn how to operate Zoom, how to be confident on camera, how to check whether you're able to share screen, everything. I made goof up with him so many times. And that's okay. You're learning, but you need to be willing to learn. So two things: have faith in yourself and be willing to learn and grow. Have faith does not mean overconfident and I know it all. Be willing to grow, be willing to polish yourself and take a step ahead.
Really, really amazing, ma'am. Yes, we need to polish ourselves, we need to upgrade ourselves. And if we're talking about upgrading ourselves, if we are talking about polishing our skills, there are a variety of knowledge sources, information sources available. So if I ask you that this kind of book or one particular book which you can recommend, or one kind of movie you recommend, or one kind of website you recommend to follow for the people who want to start their career as a trainer or they want to become trainer, what exactly you would like to suggest that this book you should read, or not as a trainer but individual, a self-help book or whatever you want to suggest that people should must read this book, then what will be that book now?
So, as I told you, for me, You Can Heal Your Life is my Bible. It has really shifted my life 360-degree, not even 10, 20, 180, completely transformed my life. So, for that personal self-help growth, I mean, that will also help in your profession also, because then you'll know, are you passionate about, what are you really passionate? Reading that book. So I did not know anything about training industry. It just happened and the universe started, doing all those conspiracy for me. So I would highly recommend You Can Heal Your Life. And if you want to be a digital coach like me, like now I'm a digital coach. I do not take offline workshops at all. Some retreats here and there. So I highly recommend Siddharth Rajshekhar to become, you can follow him, join his coaching program, join his webinars and all. Whereas he is perfect to guide you how to start from the scratch till the, whatever goals you have in achievement, money wise or any otherwise. So the link I can provide you, you can just join him and you get free course of 6,000 rupees also. So that you can join, and he is really genuine because I connect with him and I highly talk high regards of him because he's highly spiritual also. He comes from the heart, he has his value system, plus he is guiding the beginners like us to take forward our journey. So these two things I would highly recommend.
Really, really, very true, ma'am, very true. So apart from this, would you like to share any 3 messages from the book which you just mentioned?
Yeah, 3. There's so many. If you see my copy, I wish I could have taken out. My whole book is highlighted. Everything is so important. So number one thing, if you're talking me, let me just recollect. I read it in 2007. And I've been reading it and now I'm creating my things around it also. So number one thing, you have the power to change your life. It's you have the power, not your stars, not your kundli, not your numerology, not your any other thing. You have the power. The very first thing makes you feel so empowered, like, okay, I can do something about my life. Let me push myself. So that is the number one thing you can start with. You can have the power. Number 2, loving yourself heals everything. So if you really love yourself unconditionally, like accepting all parts of yourself, the negatives, the positive, not so good, not so bad, not ugly, anything, the anger, the frustration, the hurt, anything, you just embrace them. That gives you complete self. Once you accept it, your life flourishes like wow. Okay. Number 3 could be forgiveness. Forgiveness heals all the pains and diseases in your body. So according to Louise Hay, all the diseases in your body or all the problems in your life come from non-forgiveness. So if you are moving on the path of forgiveness, first to yourself and everybody else, the things will start flowing in a very miraculous way. And I have experienced myself, so these are the 3 things.
Really, really amazing, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you for being a part of the Trainers Talk Show. And our audience will love to join your any webinar or something where they can get to know more about what you offer and how you help people. So if we have such kind of system or you have such kind of website or LMS, you can share that with our audience, ma'am.
So I'll be sharing the link with you. We can put up down in our description box.
Perfect.
So my website is hanivachani.com and my LMS is also Hanivachani. So my upcoming webinar will be on redesigning your life. Power is within you. So that is free to all of you. So you're most welcome to join and see how the 6 steps are there which help you redesign your life in the most beautiful way. So I invite all of you to join.
Perfect. Thank you for your time and this valuable insights for our audience. We're really wishing you a great success in your life and helping people to change their life with a very joyous way. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for being the part of the Trainers Talk Show. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me here and all the viewers here. I wish you all the best and God bless you. Grow in your life, change your life. You can do it.